at this. I genuinely don't understand. And we swap them around. Alright. Game 1, going Ranno, Sylv. I think this is an awful matchup for Sylv. However, this is a very hard matchup for Ranno to get down. Like, Ranno, with this figured out, can do so much, but you have to know what you're doing, you have to know what Sylv's doing, you have to know your options, you know? It's a huge skill check, in my opinion. But once there, it is in Ranno's favor.
That was quick.
F special, F strong. The kill thief right there. It is such a good kill. It's so simple. The thing you want to watch out though is the counterplay is just as simple. So don't make it don't rely on it. Just always have it integrated in your kit. And if you're fighting Sylv, make it so the Sylv can't rely on it. It is such a good kill option. You have to be aware of it going into it as the Sylv or fighting the Sylv, because it's so simple and so good.
Marcus definitely needs to find this kill.
Yeah, I want to see more needles from Narcus more than anything right now. There's a lot of poke they could go for. It applies a ton of pressure that you can capitalize on pretty free.
It can be a bit difficult to go for needles sometimes, especially with how aggressive Katze has been.
True, but whenever you have these like neutral interactions, you can kind of just throw out single needles and hope. There's no reason you have to go for the full charge. Just like pop a single needle, it'll be annoying, you know?
I do think Marcus should be moving around on the ground more, as opposed to just drifting in the air. The ground speed of Ranno compared to the air is just phenomenal, especially with wave dashing.
Night and day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only issue is, you know, Sylv's coverage on the ground. That's why you gotta be ready to, like...
Well, that's another reason to stay grounded. Contrary to what people think, Sylv actually wants you in the air because that lets him set up Howl for free. What Howl gets countered by is if you're able to parry it, and you can't parry it if you're about to land, and anytime you jump, eventually you're going to have to land. Not to mention, just, Sylv has a lot of options to punish if you're in the air. There are, like, aerial approach options that fuck with Sylv, don't get me wrong. But if you're spending a lot of time in the air, Sylv's gonna get a lot of value. Oh no!
Unfortunately, I say just a double fair.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Didn't quite have that input down. Cat's taking game 1. Game 2. This is the by the book pick for Ranno. This is an amazing stage. I said earlier, there's some stages or some characters I would not go to this stage against. This is absolutely one of them for Ranno. Ranno with that top platform is evil. Plat drop anything. Just like you mentioned earlier, the move speed difference versus ground in the air. Look at all that extra ground in the air for him to move fast on now.
Yeah. And plat dropping is like the thing for Ranno. I think Ranno does plat dropping the best. Another unfortunate SD.
Yeah. Marcus has the right idea, just needs to get it down. Yeah. Losing a stock early like that, especially to something so simple. But okay, but that's the thing though. Those simple, like those really dumb simple mistakes, they hurt the most because they're dumb and simple, but that also means they're going to be the easiest ones to fix. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it hurts because you know how to fix it. And I think that's something a lot of people need to remember. It's like, if you feel dumb because you did something wrong, you should be thankful that there's a reason to, like, it's not hard to, like, adapt. Just work on it a bit, it won't be a problem for long, at least, right?
Definitely, actually, a great piece of advice there. Never thought about it that way before.
Stuff that's obvious is obvious for a reason. With the double jump there, that would have been a fair setup. I think they might have just not had the input down. Or they didn't input it. Or were too quick to input fair. I saw the vision.
I did too. It always looks so silly when Ranno's tongue is already extended and you're like, okay, it's safe to drop now, and you drop and you still get caught.
I have mean things to say about Ranno, and I am holding back. There's a lot of poison right here on Cats. If I'm Marcus, just play the most annoying neutral possible. You're gonna get so much free value. Or Cats can just find the window to set up air.
You definitely need to go for up air there. Yeah, this is just rough. Another tongue catch.
Ah, no, right there, just go for bear. Marcus, okay, there you go.
Definitely relying on the strongs too much for kills. At high percent, you just need to go for those light attacks.
Marcus has a lot of the right ideas. It just feels like Marcus doesn't have the execution quite down yet. It screams like kind of time in the game almost. Like you can see Marcus go for these setups that look out of the playbook of any high level Ranno. They just don't quite have it down yet.
Absolutely.
It's almost like they know a Ranno that's good at the game. But Katze takes it game 2 with a very, very big lead.
That said game and set on screen.
It's because it always does BO3 for the replays.
Okay.
Even if you money
I don't know
match,
if I
I'm pretty
just
sure.
that. Gotcha.
Yeah. Game 3, we're going to Spirit Tree. I would have just ran it back Fire Capital. Just because you lose on the stage doesn't mean it was bad.
Blazing Hideout.
Blazing Hideout, my bad, Okay.
Oh,
I was about to tear Marcus a new one for spending Devil Jump and Air Dodge like that, but that was some hella clean recovery at the end. I cannot fault my man like that. Like I said, I think Marcus, they have, like, right here, this is stuff you would not see a lot of randos doing at this level. He has a bunch of these great high-level ideas. It just, more practice getting them down is what I need to ask, right?
Yeah. I think it just comes down to playtime.
I'd say walling with up air, holy.
That was a really nice train.
Yeah, it was 40%.
That is crazy!
Fuck me.
That was even better.
Oh my... Okay.
Katze
was not happy about that spike. Went, alright, I'm sending you up to the top blast zone in exchange. I like these needles. Marcus is doing a good job getting right into Sylv's like awkward spot of not being able to hit with down tilt. Right on Sylv or right behind Sylv is really annoying for Sylv to cover. And we see a lot of these times Katze goes for a down tilt or some similar option that whiffs because of that positioning. From I keep saying Katze, I'm so sorry. From Cat's end, I would definitely just either reposition or go for like a jab. Maybe an up tilt if you have enough time. But from Marcus's position, that is the right play. Just keep going for it. Sylv does not have a great answer.
Go for the bear. Up air is fine too, that works.
Marcus is pulling this so well right here. No, not another up air death! Marcus is not about to die to up air a third time this match. We could see that he did adapt. He got the DI to avoid it.
It's definitely the best Marcus has looked. I think it's because just, again...
A lot of adaptation. Got a lot more comfortable. Oh yeah, the SDs too.
Yeah. It's completely even last stock.
Oh, that almost could have killed. If Katz was just any higher in the air right there, that would have been the sweet spot on up smash.
Nice
Not
fair.
quite. I need a bubble. Marcus went for the, what's it called? The Needle Storm at Ledge. We use it right at the corner. It's, you bait an opponent hitting you, and if they do, you get a free tech on stage. It's, conceptually, think of it as like a ledge in like Smash Brothers is the idea. But Marcus went a bit too, not a bit, a good amount too high with it, which means you can't tech it. Katze got the free response punish to knock off stage, and at that point, Marcus is out of resources. Try for bubble recovery at that point, but honestly, Katze had it in the bag at that point. Katze has the set in the bag, winning it 3-0, eliminating Marcus. I do like, just because I've seen Katze a few times, so I'm going to direct more stuff toward Marcus right now. And especially since we know we're going to see Katze at least for one more set. Cats. God damn it, dude. I'm so bad at this. But because we'll be seeing Cats for at least another set, I think Marcus is absolutely on the right track. It just needs time in it. Just needs to get that stuff down. Alright, and I'm going to procrastinate Cats' next set the best I can so I don't look like an idiot mispronouncing their name, which they corrected me multiple times on. Up next, we're going to have Stephanator versus Assassinine. Let me grab those files. So we saw, what was it? Clarence Zetter from Stephanator, right?
Yeah.
And then Assassinine was Hodan.
Hodan and Ranno.
Oh, that's right, they switched Ranno! I forgot about that. Alright. Oh, let me update the UI once I know who's in what slot. Cool beans.